advantage. We just want to take advantage towards maybe already existing platforms. So that's just the idea. And there are still some other things as well, which we're still going to bring up, but probably might be next year. You get? So what we are doing, I don't know, it might look normal, but to me, I know that it's not normal because I know what I'm doing by special use of way. Something that I know that is going to benefit everyone. And even down to traders as well, people that maybe they are kind of maybe already trading forex or they are into trading, which is going to benefit everyone in one way or the other. So this system is a big project, which at first it looks small, but what I'm seeing as a big project. And our prayer is that everything should go smoothly and goes well. But one of the things that we are trying to achieve is that aspect of consistency, to make anything that we are doing to be consistent. That's what we are doing. So it's not about uh trying to flip or trying to do one thing, because if you yourself, maybe if you have a system or you have something that is consistent, like you can be able to boost that, okay, no matter what, every month, like you're able to come out with a certain percentage every month. You are sure of that based on you have tested it, you have seen it, and you can be able to boost that this thing. Just like the way we are linking our account to my Facebook, that is also where you can also link your account to my Facebook. And if now one thing I've observed that people that have money, that really have money, they are not looking for people that can do 20% in a month, or 20% in a month, or 1,000% in a month. They're not looking for those people. They're looking for people that can be able to be consistent, be able to preserve their money, that nothing will happen to their money. They're looking for people that they are consistent with what they are doing. Not people, because you see most traders, once they just maybe they did a flip by turning $100 to 2K or to 5K or to 1K, they just quickly go and plug it to my Facebook and post that I have done almost 1,000% just to cash people. But most times, even me myself, I also do flipping. But the issue there is that how often can we able to do that? Because I always tell people that trading, you need to see trading as a business, because if you are doing a business, maybe you have a supermarket or you have a physical business, your main aim is to be able to make that business to run for a very long time. Be able to grow that business, whereby you're able to preserve your capital, and in every month you're able to be able to at least to make profit from that money that you are invested on that particular business. Not coming today, you try to make money today, this month you make, the next month you lost everything. So yes, so we need to see trading as a business, because in that way, that's just the only way you can be able to be more profitable in the industry. Because most times, like I said before, most of the people that you are seeing that maybe they are driving Lambo, driving this was a car. Most times, the money that they are using to trade is on their own fund. Most times, it's fund that they are getting for top investors. So that's why you see there, like maybe once they just imagine you, like maybe somebody invested like 50K or like 100K, like give you an account to trade 100K, and in a month you're able to make so percentage. That will just be your breakthrough. So they have access to funds. So what we are trying to do is to be able to create a system that is consistent, that even you yourself can be able to also take advantage of it. Take advantage of it yourself. If you're able to, let me say you plug in your account, and let me say for straight 6 months or for like straight 1 year, for example, your account is making a particular profit. The first month, the second month, the third month, the fourth month, the 6 months, you will have that confidence self to even say, okay, you can even do account management. by even taking advantage of the system itself, by you even doing account management and giving someone, maybe let me, I don't say maybe the person, like you're doing account management of like let me say of like 10K, for example, on a particular person, and every month you are seeing between 1K to 2K, and you guys are splitting 50-50. You are not putting your effort. You're just kind of standing as a middleman between what is profitable and who they have capital. You're not taking advantage of. So you can see that what we are doing, like I said before, it's something that it's not just going to benefit us, but it's going to benefit you as well. So like I said before, the way we are doing it is something that is not being tied to just one place. It's not just being tied to just a particular system or tied to just one place that will not have limit. We are doing that is kind of a standalone, and it can work at anywhere. It can be plugged into any plan. That's why this morning I was saying that you can take advantage of loan. Just imagine you have like 2 million naira, for example, and that 2 million naira, you don't want to put it into trading. You want to use that 2 million to do business or to do something, and you have something that you are sure of that is going to give you, based on your testing, it's going to give you like only thing that even say me myself, I will test it myself to make guys to make most of you guys see what I'm trying to see. You have to know for, let me say you have 1 million for example, and the 1 million you don't want to put it into trading. Now you put that 1 million into something that into like a business that you are sure of, one kind that is not, let me say it's not 50-50. Now instead of you to reach that 1 million in forex trading, you're not putting that 1 million in a fiscal business that you are kind of sure that you can be able to control and make a reasonable profit every month. Then you now take 1 million naira on a loan, let me say like Money Point now, for example, which I think, I don't know, because then they stop me back to back. I think then when I think it should be that 20% or 18% or so for 4 months or 6 months. Now you now take that the same 1 million naira from a loan app, and you now bring that 1 million naira to put on something that you are sure of getting almost 60% in 4 months or in 6 months. You can see that you're not leveraging on loan. Why? Now you have the money that you want to use to fund, but you don't want to use that your money to fund. You want to take advantage of loan. You can see that at the end of it, you can see that you are kind of, I don't know the way I want to speak the language, the English part, but at the end of it, you see that you are like, you are making more money than you just like a person that have 1K does, and he don't want to put that 1K into trading. He now use like $100 or $200 to buy a profit account. They also give him that same 1K by leveraging on profit. Why you now use the rest money to do something different? So I don't know if you guys are getting what I'm trying to say. Just like we're trying to take advantage. So that's why what we're trying to achieve is not something that we just want to, I don't know, but it's something that we want to do, something that is kind of consistent, not just for a short term, but for a long term. That's why the idea for me, I don't know, I'm just possible excited that I'm able doing the testing itself this year, because it's giving more things that I will need to look into. Because what we are doing is not something that is just for short term purpose, but based on long term purpose. So like I said before, today will just be more on discussion. And also, I don't know, most of you guys, I don't know if you guys are traders or you guys are not traders, because I think by this year, because by December, I'll be in Lagos, which I might spend close to 2 months in Lagos, and which me going to Lagos, because we are still going to be bringing top traders into the system, top well-known traders that they are good, which we are going to bring into the system, but also partner with those people there. And also meeting partnership with Pro firm that might accept our offer, because we are bringing things into a platform that we can help to take advantage of and be able to make money, because 2026 is going to be like, it's going to be, that's why I want everyone to participate this year, be able to get the idea of what we are doing, so that once we are entering 2026, it's just like we are putting full force to make sure that each day counts on 2026. We will make sure that each day counts. We are going to take advantage of things, anything that we know that we can take advantage of. And you can see that what we're also doing is that we're also trying to make sure that the system is transparent. We don't want to hide anything. Evil down to evil, like because this new week I'm taking of evil testing by also start testing the option side to also make everything being transparent. And we're not even limiting the option side to just one system, one booker. We're also doing it in a way whereby you can use multiple booker as well. By don't just limit it, don't just limit it to just one platform or one booker. So that's what we are trying to achieve. And that's why I say you guys to kind of participate in this testing by this one that we are doing on the corporate trading, so that we are flowing up, so that you are getting more understanding each day. Because once you involve yourself by putting your money in one or the other, you have involved yourself. Because once your money is there, you have involved yourself on what you are doing, so that you'll be following up. And when next year reach, you already have idea of what we are doing. Even now that the whole thing is still kind of scratch, it's kind of sharp, but what I'm saying, just like things that we are trying to achieve, so we get. So, and if I don't know, most of you guys, I don't know if you guys are also, maybe you have your people on your group, or you have kind of maybe a leader or a group admin, which you can stay as well. Be also inviting your people by dropping a link for them to also join when we're having our meeting, probably every Saturday, so that they will also be informed, because there's still kind of a partner side that we're also doing, which you guys are still going to make crazy money. Even while you're making crazy money on the partner side, even the people that they are coming in, they're still going to be getting crazy money as well. Because what we are after is all about that, like I said before, that consistency, to be something that is going to in a long term, not even on a short term. Like I said before, if you yourself can be able to be consistent for like how many months, and be hitting a particular target every month, you will have these upon these, because you have these upon these. Everybody are looking for money. People are looking for a way, for a place to put their money. People are looking for a place they can put that their money. People have like 100 million that they want to put for a particular place. So there are so many opportunity out there, but just for you to know how to be able to key
Alan,
into
Alan,
it,
Alan.
be able to key into it. So you get. So I love you guys to so far. Know that so far I've been talking about since last week. So I want you guys to also, I don't know if you guys have anything to say in terms of contribution to what we are doing. So let me hear for you guys. Let me ask everyone to me yourself. So if you have anything that in terms of to contribute, you can shift in.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yeah,
And good evening,
evening.
also. Yeah, this is Mr. Fine Igwe Unstoppable. You have been doing so well. I've been following up very closely, and I don't miss each meeting. I come very early in the meetings, so that we want to. It's a thing that we want to really grab. And secondly, this opportunity you are talking about now, about giving access to others outside, and giving them this platform, sharing this platform with them to also be part. Another part that I was actually looking at. Then another area that I would like to I think we should also look at, if it is possible, is on the areas of account management. Yeah, I don't know if that is going to be part of this whole ecosystem that is trying to be building now, apart from the copy trade. And secondly, the results have been wonderful. The results have been wonderful. So it's going to get better. It's going to get better with the strategies that are in place and the way this AI is functioning. I think it's going to be better, and we'll be able to sell it out. We'll be able to sell it out with time. Like this, my FS book you open now is a very, 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 very transparent one that we can easily share with people to also check out who we are talking about and the platform we are talking about. It's going to be a big one, and personally, I've been following. I see the rates of the results, and I know a good thing will come in the future. So let us also look at, in this ecosystem, is there a path for account management also? Thank you.
Now, for the account management you mentioned about, with this idea that we are doing, it will be more easier to manage even thousands of accounts easily. Like I said before, by next year, you can be able to plug in it to your own account directly. Without you have to fund a whatever maybe platform that we are using for a copy trading. So inside the stuff, there will be a place whereby you can just go and plug in your account, and the same result that is reflecting on my FS book or that is reflecting on the master account, that's also the same result that will also reflect on your own in terms of account management. Let me just use it that way. And the way that we are doing it in a way that, since everything is passing through the platform, we our own are doing the settings that will make sure that this account that you are plugging in will be profitable. So definitely that we can be able to manage thousands of accounts, and all the thousands of accounts are going to get the same result without lagging. So I don't know if you get what I just explained.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yeah?
Yes, I got it, sir. I got you clearly.
Okay.
I got you clearly. That would be a big one. That's a very, very good one. Thank you.
Okay, if I may get a point, you just explain now, sir, that if we are trying to manage those accounts, so we can bring all those numerous accounts into the system, and it can be plugged in.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, that what you know that I'm saying that we are the idea behind what we are doing is we are creating something that will take advantage of already existing stuff. So if we do that, we ourselves are taking advantage. Also, you that you are also part of a system, you're also getting that privilege of also taking the same advantage. So you get, that's why, like I said before, right from start, that we are doing in a way whereby it's not be tied to just one place. It's not be tied to just one place. We are not doing it in a way whereby it's going to, like, there will be that limit. Because most times, because me, I'm a kind of person that always take my time to observe things, like to observe things very, 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 very well. So once I've observed, because there are so many other platforms also that are still kind of doing, let me say, similar thing, one kind, but what I've observed is that based on the whole stuff is being tied to just one place, and when they are having issue, they will be finding it hard to voice out. They will find it hard to voice out because there is a limitation surrounding what they are doing. But in this case, once we are using a particular platform, a particular listing, and we are observing an issue, we can easily switch without even affecting anybody. That's why the way we are building it, the way we are building the system, like what I will tell people is that it's not just those normal bot that people are doing. Those normal lists that people are doing is not those normal type. We are doing it in a way whereby it's dynamic. It can easily switch just like the way we built the version 1 that is dynamic, that it can easily switch itself and is not be tied to just one particular system. So that's how we are building the whole stuff. That is not be tied to just maybe a particular platform that when that platform is having issue, it will just like kill all our effort. Or when that thing is having issue, we cannot be able to voice that, because once we start to complain, people will start panic. Before people will start. That's how we're doing. Once you notice an issue on this thing that we are using, we can instantly switch, and it will not going to affect anybody or affect anything. So I don't know if you guys are getting me. So I want you guys to contribute. For those of you guys that are joining the meeting, so you can unmute yourself and contribute. Like, I don't know, so far so good. What do you want to look at? Because like I said, this year just all about testing, and even the version 2 that I have posted last week. I think like I said, if I'm even so excited that I'm even doing the test listed, because I'm not seeing another way to also modify the version 2 to make it more like a test of risk management and everything. Like, so I'm even seeing more better way. And if we bringing the calculation down to over $50, not even $100, so the calculation will now be based on $50 account, so that even those people that they are doing a smaller account, like $50, they are still going to get that profit effect on their account. You guys should unmute yourself and contribute. For those of you guys that will join me, like, what do you have to see so far with what I've been explaining? I want today's session to be more on discussion, not just explain.
Hello, sir. Good
Yeah,
evening,
even.
everybody. I have a question to ask concerning the copy trader. You were talking about being able to use other broker to copy from that particular system. I want to know how possible it's going to be if you are not going to use the same broker you are using, and we're able to get access to the system from whether we are using a prop firm or any other broker. Is it going to be possible? The possibility is what I'm trying to view. If you can please break it down for us so that we can have a view of what we are expecting next year. Thank you.
The possibility is only present possible. So there's a way we can easily, just like we're creating our own MT5, but it's not an MT5 or it's not an MT4, but just like we're creating our own, how would I put it past, our own kind of MT5, MT4, trade locker, C-trader, whatsoever. So it's just to send signal to the account that is being linked into it. So you don't have to. So with your own personal account or your profile, just for you to just plug in, just as easy as that. So you don't have to move your money from your broker account to this other one.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah. I want you guys to contribute like the way forward. How can we like anything that you're observing or what we should look out into your observations so far? Like I said before, this year we are doing testing audio errors, trying to fix audio errors before next year.
So boss, good evening.
Yeah,
For me,
even.
I just started using I just switched to vintage. So because Xness was inconsistent and I just switched to vintage. That was on Thursday or so. So I think from next week, this week we are in now, I would observe it more better and everything. And another thing was that when I switched to vintage, I switched to the version 2. You get, I switched to the version 2. So now when you made the disclaimer and everything, I had to go back to version 1. You understand?
Okay.
So I would use this week to observe it very well. Then another thing I would love you talk about is the version 2. You said something about upgrade also.
And like I said about the version 2 is that the reason why I post the version 2 is based on what I observe. Based on, I don't know, because based on my research, I observed that once you create an account on either Xness or any platform, sometimes the server you're getting server 10, server 5, server whatsoever. So I don't know whether it's based on the server, because what I observe is that some are lagging. Because maybe this account might be running on, like, let me see, like 1.5% in profit. While this other one might be running at 1.2, which is one is lagging. So maybe when this one get to 2%, you will not have to wait for this one to get to that 2%. And when this one is getting to that 2%, this one is also going up. So that's why, and again, I also observed that GPUSD, even USD itself, the spread now is getting like kind of bigger. So that's what I'm kind of observing, like the spread is getting kind of bigger. And when I also share good, I said that even on the same account itself, good spread is still tight compared to currency pair. But I don't know, maybe based on people are trading more on good than even currency pair these days. So maybe that's why gold spread is kind of tight compared to currency pair. So we are thinking of switching the version 2 to also good as well, which we are taking on a way to get a good calculation in terms of risk management. And that's why we're also taking also switching it to a center account than using a normal US, so that we can be able to because also good calculation is different from a currency pair calculation. So that's why I'm thinking of switch to center account and be able to apply the same risk management that we are applying on that same version 2, so that the profit will still be consistent to get. So that's why, so probably by this new week, I might test only version 2. And if everything work out as planned, so probably this week or next week, the version 2 is going to resume back fully. Maybe we might be switching to good, or we might still remain on the currency pair, but based on the outcome of everything. So we are about 12 years. I want more
Evening,
contribution.
sir.
Yeah, if we.
Thank you so much for all you are doing and representing. Appreciate you. I want to ask, sir, coming 2026, when it's going to be fully launched, is it going to be a full-time license or is it going to be a monthly based subscription? What's going to be the package getting the AI?
The thing is that you are not, how I put it past, you are not buying the AI. You are not buying, like I said before, it's not normal bot that you buy. It's not something that you buy and started thinking of how to install it, how to. We are making everything easy. So it's not something that you now like those times, you know that when we create robot, we now look for a VPS to buy, to subscribe to, or how to install MD5, how to plug in. It's not what we are doing here. We are doing something that it will be easier for everybody to use. Something that you know how like you know who how would I put it past safe? Something that you don't even have to stress yourself. You just a plug in, just a plug and play. And you are not subscribing to the AI self. You're not paying money for the AI stuff. So you get, like I said before, this AI thing that we are talking about is just kind of 1% of what we are even doing. So it's just like a 1%. So even the main things self, we have not really revealed some of the main things. But there are so many other things that there are so many other benefits apart from this trading stuff. Like what I said earlier before, I say that we are also bringing option, even stock, and even crypto. And even apart from these four, I still mentioned there are still some other also things that we're also bringing into. So you're not buying AI or you're not buying bots. The reason of this system that we are kind of bringing in is just to able to make people maybe concentrate on the main thing, the main important things there. Why there's something there that's giving you money. So I don't know if you grab.
See with you. So we'll be patiently waiting to see everything unfold. As I said, thanks so much for what you represent. At this economic time, it's going to be a very good project, and I also believe that it will go a long way. And if launched successfully, trust a whole lot of people will definitely want to join. As you rightly said, consistency, consistency. Even if it's 10% and there's big consistent, if 10% can go for 12 months, compounding, another year compounding, a long milestone. So let's say upward. However, to the organization of the version 2 and version 1, in terms of the spread that we are trying to said earlier, we observed that there's a discrepancies in the people accounts. Some people are getting 0.5, some people are getting 0.1. So please and please try to sort that out so that everything will be harmonized in a perfect order. You get me, sir?
Yeah. I'm with you.
Awesome. So try to figure out what could have been the major disparity. If you figure out the disparity, definitely you are trying to sort out what could be the differences. And if that is sorted out, it will be harmonized in the systems. This is where the mistake lies. This is where the error lies. Like that yesterday, you are trying to check your account that you saw that 52%, 56%. I think the continuation of version 1 and version 2 from essence to vintage. That's what caused that. But all in all, just try to harmonize at the back end.
Yeah, there's no
Thank you,
problem.
sir.
All right.
A pleasure.
So any other person that would like to also contribute.
Okay, boss, I would like to ask a question.
Okay.
All right. From your status, there's something you uploaded earlier today. You made mention of you getting hedging from a loan app. I don't know how that works. That is one of the questions I want to ask. If someone can actually, if like some people that doesn't have money to start up this project can actually get some money from loan and then try to invest in the project. How is that advisable, sir? What do you think?
Okay. You know that today I was speaking in tongues because I didn't know. Actually, I saw it like I saw the possibility of taking advantage of loan. You remember that most big people that you are seeing there, most people that are doing well in business, they always use loan. They always use loan as an edge. Not that they do not have money to do that business, but they like taking money from loan while they're also like investing on different things. You're like they are multitasking. They are multitasking their money into different things while they're also taking like money for loan as well. Because if you for example, like you know that if we take this particular money and you already know where you want to put that money, that you are sure of that you are going to be able to pay back that loan and even the interest on top, you'll be forced to do that. Let me say, for example, you have like 1 million naira for example, and that 1 million naira, you don't want to just put it into one place, maybe into trading or into one place. Then you not carry that 1 million naira to put maybe on the, let me say, on the business, for example, that a physical business for example, then why that physical business is giving you profit, you now want to go and take loan of 1 million naira, for example, and put into something that you are sure of. But let me say, I don't know if I'm correct, because last time I think money point, let me use money point because there are people that was disturbing me there. I think their interest about 20%. I've been not even up to 20% for like 4 months or 5 or 6 months or so. Now you want to pay money point 20%, and you have something that can only give you up to 60% or up to how many percent under the same 4 months or under the same 6 months. Now you have money to actually put into the system. Just like you have 100K, let me use a smaller amount. You have 100K to actually put into this system, but you don't want to just you want to think in a business way. You know that you can actually afford to fund 100K on your account to trade, but you want to do it in a business way. You now use that your 100K to put into another business. Then why you now take money from a loan that the same 100K and put it into a system that you are sure of based on your testing. That's based on your test, you are sure of getting even close to 60%, which is the loan that is taking 20% or whatever percent. At the end of the whole 6 months, this place is giving you profit that you put your money into. Then this other place is also giving you profit that you take low money to put. At the end of it all, you pay your loan, you take the profit on top, you take the profit on top on this side. At the end of it all, you can see that you have made more money. Because now in one way or the other, you indirectly turn your money into times two. You turn that 100K into times two, that is 200K. Just like you getting a 1K on your account, and you're like, instead of to put this 1K into this thing, let me take like 20% for me to buy a profit account and use a profit account on that the same thing. You make money on this side and you also make money on this side too. So I don't know if you got what I'm trying to say.
I get your point now.
So that's why I say we are more about consistency, not just short time.
Okay, there's one more question I wanted to ask. I don't know if you can give me the opportunity.
Okay.
So you said that the version 1 is making 2% every day and up to 40% in a month. Am I right?
Version 2, not version 1.
Okay, version 2. The one that was previously discontinued.
Yeah, version 2.
Okay, so this version 1 now that is running now, how many percent is it making in a day and how many percent is it making in a month?
The version 1, there's no fixed percent in a day and there's no fixed percent in a month. Like what I explained about the version 1 is that number 1, the version 1 does not follow risk management. It does not use stop loss. But not that is, let me see, not that is they carry risk. No, I'm just, like I said before, we're just kind of let everyone understand how these two things work. So the version 1 is that the version 1 can make, it can even make 10% in a day safe. Can we make more than that in a day, depend on that particular day. So you get, so how the version 1 work is that when you see an advantage, when you see a setup or you see an opportunity, it will just grab it and trade. So which is at the end of the month, it can make more than 10%, it can make more than 20%, it can make 5%. So it's not fixed. So it's the version 2 that we are trying to be able to at least be fixed. It's the version 2 that we are trying to make sure that it's kind of the percentage is kind of fixed monthly.
Okay.
So you get.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that difference between the version 1 and the version 2. So the version 1 just kind of maybe the day I say the version 2 is not trading, there's another one there that is trading that is fully automated, which is that version 1. The version 1 is fully automated. That whenever I see, because the version 1 follow mostly on sentimental analysis, try to follow what people are doing at that particular time. So it fetch data every seconds to know what people are doing to be able to take a decision. So that one is fully automated. That follow more on sentimental to know what people are doing, like which people are winning. Is it buyers or sellers? So you get, so it's fully automated. So you can take trade. You can take trade in the morning, the afternoon, whatever I see set up. You just take a right trade. And so far, so good. Since when I've been using it and it's performing well and it's doing well. It will take an account that I plug it into inside. It have given me, let me show you guys the account. But the account is logging on my phone, which is an MP4 account I plug in inside. Yeah, it will give me about 4K plus. Let me show you guys. Let me switch to my camera. It will give me about 4K plus, which I might be enjoying the money very soon. So you can see 4K. That is about how many percent? About 40%. Yes, about 40%. And I'm plugging this account. Let me see when I plug in this account. It's an MP4 account. I'm not using with any information. Let me try to get where I plug in this particular account. So it will be performing well. I think this account was plugging last month, but I don't know when exactly last month. So let me just pick a random date. But I know that I plugged this account. That should be last month. Let me see. I can think maybe it's last 2 months. Either last 2 months or last month. I don't really know. Let me see when I plug in this account.
But it's on the version 1, right?
Version 1, yeah. On this account, I don't know. I think I plugged in this account either last month or last 2 months. And we are now up with 40%. That is 4K on the 10K. So let me see. That it should be that August. I don't know. Let me see. What is doing this guy? Yeah, funded. Yeah, funded 10K. I think that should be. Let me see the date. That should be okay. On the 9 was last month now. So 2nd of on the 9. Yeah, that is when I funded the money, which you can see. But the people they give me bonus. That's why it's showing additional 6K. You can see bonus. So you get but the actual amount was 10K. So for just last month, on the 2nd of last month, and it's just like we're on the 12th. That's, let me say, 1 month and 10 days. It's giving me about how many percentage? 4K. That is 40%.
40%.
So you can see that I not did anything on the account, but I'm making that profit. So that's why I said what we are doing is long-term purpose, not just short-term. So I've also taken my time to test the version 1 before I will make it public. If you check the FS book, the account that I make public on my FS book, you can see that I created that account with a $5, that is a 500 cents without this thing, and it's almost about going to 200%. But the calculation that I'm using on the copy trading is something that I know that if, for example, because like I said, for the version 1, usually who drawdown you get to, even maybe there's a drawdown, at least those calculations can be able to withstand that drawdown and be able to also fall back to profit. So that just the difference between version 1 and version 2.
All right, sir. Thank you for taking time to explain this thing. I really appreciate it.
Okay. So any more contribution? The version 1 is same account now. In version 1, like the calculation there is $40. The calculation there is $40, but in cent account. That's what I was also thinking of, also doing the version 2 also in terms of cent account as well. That is a $50 is 5K. So that if we are switching to Goodoo, to be able to get in terms of good movement. Any contribution? All right. All right. If there's none, like I said before, I want you guys to, I want next week meeting to, like, I want us to have at least a good number of people by next week meeting. So by this week, I will update you guys on version 2 while we look on the way to plug in the version 2 back. And also probably I might still be doing testing on the option side, also be updating you guys. I will also progressing as well. And I also want you guys to also invite people that are within your capacity to also invite your friends, your maybe people that are following you or several people to probably join the next class next week to also participate on this opportunity as well. So I hope everyone here is following what we are trying to do and what we are trying to achieve.
Yes, sir.
All right now, so I also want you guys to also be dropping your results. Please join the Telegram group and dropping your results, so that way we can be able to keep we can still able to keep track to see if everyone is getting the same result. So that's why we created this Telegram group. That's why this Telegram group was created, so that you guys can drop in your results in order for us to be able to like be following up to see if is the Telegram community. We have version 1 and version 2. So we drop in your result accordingly. If you're using version 1 or if you're using version 2, drop in your result. And so here's the link is, so the link here is the link Wizahub LTD. So you can join so that you'll be dropping your update, so that we can be able to be following up, like if everyone are actually getting the same profit as well. So that is the purpose on the Telegram group that we created. So we'll stop here, and happy new week.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I think you mentioned something about Xmas that you want to maybe stop it.
Yes.
I have an amount on that investment into Xmas.
It's very
I was
easy. You
trying
can
to
just
I was trying to withdraw it out, but I can't figure it out, sir.
it's very easy now. You by tomorrow, just click that same link or go to your external social listing, then stop copying. So once you stop copying, because today's already weekend, or maybe you can try it by around 11 this midnight when the first market has open. Click on stop copying, then you're able to transfer your money back and withdraw your money out with the little profit that is on top. So I think by either this midnight or tomorrow, I will withdraw the money from my extend, because like I said before, extend does actually what it's like. The level is just too low, and so that's why I'm putting the aspect of excellence on.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay. All right now. I think we end here.
So
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.